Racing on Friday takes place out at Fairview, where we've got 8 races on the program. Race number 1 is set to get underway at 12:35, but no doubt the horse that everyone will be tuned in to watch, that will be the Grade 1 winner, Golden Palm. Joining me on the line is Grant Paddock. Grant, how are you doing? And all eyes on Golden Palm later on in the race meeting.
Yeah, good morning, Rahil. Good morning, punters. Yes, the weather, first of all, is very good for the Eastern Cape. I've got to tell you that. It's going to be a good day's racing tomorrow. There's only a bit of bad weather predicted tomorrow late, so it shouldn't affect racing at all. And a lovely card, difficult, no doubt. There's a couple of easy races, but a lot of difficult races, and punters need to be very, very careful. The exotics are definitely the way to go, and hopefully we can put them onto a couple of good horses.
Let's get straight into it. Race number 1, start off the bar pot, up and away. Your favourite here at 16-10. This is a daughter of Eric the Red from the Alan Creef yard. Richard Fourie takes a ride. Money Galore at 7-1. Rip's Daughter 8-1. It's then 10-1 and better bar those. This horse, Rip's Daughter, makes her a local debut, and I think she's one to keep an eye on. There was quite a bit of confidence for her heading into a last start, and see she's having a first start for Jean now. So at around 8-1, she's a horse that I'll keep on the safe side. But Grant, your thoughts on the first?
No talk, Rahil. No talk on the ground at all. Very, very quiet with regard to that first timer. So and no money for it as well. So we've got to look at some of the race horses. This filly, Golden Alexa, number 4, had very good Transvaal form, Johannesburg form before she came to Port Elizabeth. She had one run for Kelly Mitchley. She was a little bit underdone that day, and they moved her along to the Jean Nel yard. She's definitely a filly with ability, and she can win a race like this, there's no doubt. And lower down, I do like the looks of this filly, Atlantic Pearl, at any kind of a price. I think she's 14-1. Back to the 1200, coming off a short break. She's working extremely well back home. And her and Money Galore's got a definite place chances as well. Very tricky start to the bipot. I'll be keeping an eye on Rip's Daughter. I know there was money for this and talk for this horse in Natal. Got 61 on his back. It's a bit of a negative in the first run here. We'll have a look how he races. But tricky start to the bipot. I'm tipping at 4, 9, 11 and 3.
Grant has found us some very nice value here with the 4 Golden Alexia 14-1, number 9 Atlantic Pearl at 14-1, as well. 2 horses to throw into the play. Moving along to race number 2. Next up, the second race is set to be run over 1400 meters. It's an open maiden. 1 is the off time. Favorite here, number 5, Missouri Flame, and this is a daughter of the United States who has the first start for Kelly Mitchley, formerly with the Vaughan Marshall. 28-10 down 16-10. Magnus the Good 3-1. Peep de Oro, who's been frustrating to follow, at 9-2. It's 8-1 and better bar those. Grant, race number 2, your thoughts? Just having a look at the second race here, and if we could get Grant's thoughts on the second race on the program, where Missouri Flame has attracted the support here. This is for Kelly Mitchley and Muzieni. Finished 7th on debut out at Hollywoodbets Durbanville, and that was behind Lyrical Gangster. Grant, what can you tell us about this filly, Missouri Flame?
Rahil, very, very nice filly. She's done exceptionally good work, very good gallops. Muzi's actually had the opportunity to give her grass gallop. He was very, very happy with her. Stable's expecting a massive run. They've done extremely well with Mr. Governor's horses since he's moved them to the Mitchley yard. Won very well last week, and they're expecting this one to win as well. It's a very, very shallow field. Magnus the Good has got an opportunity to run a drum here. So too Piba de Ora. Nice race last week, but backing up quite soon. And then Diva Mondo, I see there's been a bit of outside support for Diva Mondo as well. But I'm very strong on Missouri Flame here, Rahil, and I'm tipping at 5, 3, 4 and 10.
5, 3, 4 and 10 there in race number 2. Next up will be the third race on the program, and race number 3 is set to be run over the 1400 meter trip. It's a fillies and mares 72 handicap, 1345. Huri Kwako, favourite here, 18-10 for Alan Creef and Richard Fourie. 5-1, One Giant Leap, Blue Palace. 6-1, Kamikaze. 8-1 and better about the balance. Grant, race number 3, start off the pick 6. What's your numbers?
Rahil, tricky fillies race this. I'm actually in the Zitzman Oosthuizen camp here with Strange Magic. I think that's a big runner. That and Huri Kwacha are going to probably fight this one out. Strange Magic got some decent form. Huri Kwacha as well, finding good form. So those two definitely should be in the first three. Blue Palace, another one that's holding steady form back to the 1400. I think she's a better runner over the 1400. And then One Giant Leap to fill up quartet. Not a bad race. This is filly number 1, Kamikaze. Nice run, second run after a break last time out, and she can only improve from that. Got the 4 claimer on of Sudu, and 57 on the back brings that horse into the race as well. Rahil, nice race this, and I'm tipping it 2, 4, 5, and 1.
2, 4, 5, and 1 there in race number 3. Moving along to race number 4, which will be the start of Jackpot 1, and this race is set to be run over the 1400 meter trip, MR 74. Royal Kingdom favourite here at 13-10, Silvery Surfer 9-2, Pedro at 6-1, Guardian the Wall at 6-1 as well. It's 8-1 and better by those. Granted, source Royal Kingdom won well last time out, beating Sylvonian, gone up to 5 points for that, but he's a horse that's on the up.
Yeah, Rahil, he's a smashing horse this year, really is. He's got a lot of ability, and I've been waiting for Alan to step him up to the 1400. Even further, I think he'll get a mile comfortably. This horse, a strong, solid horse, and stepping up to the 14s, no problem at all. 61.5, I've got no problem with that weight as well. He's a smart horse. He's my nap for the day. I think he's worth a bet at 13-10. His biggest dangers will come from Silvery Surfer. Good run last time out. And then Pedro doesn't know how to run a bad race over the course and distance. Those 3 horses should be fighting it out. And I'm tipping it 2, 5, 4, and 1. And number 2 being my nap for the day.
Yep, Royal Kingdom here, 13-10. The horse that Grant is looking to as the winner. Race number 5, Conditions Plate, 2,400 meters a trip, 14.55. And your favorite is joint favorites 2 and 4 at 7-2. Flight Display, Woodworld 4-1, 5-1 George Handel, 8-1 Henry's Hedge, and then double figure odds about numbers 5 and 8. Grant, this appears to be a bit of a tricky contest.
Not at all, Rahil. I can't understand the betting in this race. Home Reef, the 2-horse, he's beaten the best stayers. He's won the Gold Cup. He's in solid winning form. 7-2 is very, very good value. He is my value bet on the day, no doubt. I think he's worth a bet at 7-2, and they're going to have to run to beat him. His biggest dangers over here, probably George Handel, who won a nice race the other day, Flight Display and Henry's Hedge. But I'm very much in the camp of Home Reef, and I think he'll be a hard horse to beat and worth a good bet. I'm tipping it 2, 1, 6, and 3.
So Home Reef, the top pick here at 7-2, and a horse that could potentially start a lot shorter in the market. Race number 6 next up, and we see Golden Palm in action here in this listed contest over 1,600 meters. 3:30 is the off time. She's a filly that just grabbed the imagination with a dominant win last time out in the Tikwini, a grade 1. She makes a seasonal reappearance, first run as a 3-year-old, and Grant, she's going to take all the beating here.
Yeah, she's one, I think 1-5 on, or now even shorter than that. Unbelievable horse, this really. She doesn't take a lot of work. I did speak to Alan about her last week, and she doesn't take a lot of work. I'm not too concerned about being short of a run. This is the start of the season for her. She's not going to have any problems with this field, and she'll win this and win it comfortably. It's a pick 6 banker in everything. And I feel sorry for those horses that are going to run 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, because the handicap is going to be looking at them. I'm tipping at 1, 2, 6, and 4.
1, 2, 6, and 4 in race number 6. But Golden Palm going to be a very, very hard horse to beat. Moving along to race number 7 next up, penultimate race on the program. It's an MR 86, and it's set to be run over 1,200 meters. Number 3, Riverstone, favorite here at 18-10, having his first start out in PE. Buffalo Bill at 28-10, Virgin River 4-1. It's 12-1 and better by those. This horse, Buffalo Bill, seems to be an exciting 3-year-old from the Tara Lang yard. He won a gutsy race last time out. He is up in class, Grant, and I just get the feel that Riverstone in PE in this type of race, I think he's a horse that they all need to beat.
Yeah, Rahil, a lot of talk for this horse, Riverstone. I had a look at a couple of his replays. He's going to be very hard to beat, yeah. Honestly, I think he's a horse that's going to win a few races in Port Elizabeth. This not one or two. Buffalo Bourbon coming horse. Low 56.5. He's up in class. There's no doubt about it. But he's a horse that can definitely run a place in a race like this. Beecham Wood Boy is probably Riverstone's biggest danger at 14-1. Wrong price for him. Should be quite a bit shorter than that. And he's definitely Riverstone's biggest danger. Then a horse like Mars Vigilante could fill up trifectas and quartets. But yeah, I'm very strong on Riverstone. There's a lot of talk for him this side, and I'm tipping at 3, 4, 8, and 6.
Moving along to race number 8, final race on the day, and this is a Fillies and Mare 66 handicap over 1200 meters. 16:40 is the off time, and Make Believe is your 3-1 favorite. Queen of Jazz at 9-2, Beneath the Moon 6-1, Happy Wives 7-1, it's in 10-1, and Better Ball. Those final race on the day. Grant, what's your thinking here?
Yeah, just try and get through. That's the most important. This is a most difficult race on the card. Very, very difficult. Pick 6 players. You need to go as wide as possible. I'm gone for Beneath the Moon. I think she was very, very unlucky last time out. The gaps just didn't arrive when they should have, and she should have got a lot closer than what she did. She's definitely my first pick from that inside draw, which is always a benefit. She's a massive runner. Queen of Jazz. On the other hand, also a good second last time out. She repeats that kind of a run, she'll be there and thereabouts. Make Believe, maiden winner. She has to step up. 61 on her back, not going to be easy. And then this horse, Gaelic Dancer, got very nice run last time out, second run after rest. Peak run now. The Appy takes the weight off. Nice weight on her back. She should be there and thereabouts as well. But very, very difficult to get yourself through here. I am tipping at 12, 6, 1, and 2. But as I say, punters need to go as wide as possible in the exotics.
Trappy Race is the 8th race on the program to round up proceedings for us from Fairview. We're going to move along to the suggested bet. Grant will take us through his suggested bet on the day. Grant, take it away.
Thank you very much, Rahil. Best bet, race 4, number 2, Royal Kingdom. My value bet, race 5, number 2, Home Reef. And my suggested bet's a place accumulator goes as follows. We open up with 3 and 5, by 2 and 4, by 2 and 5, by banker 2, by banker 1, by 3 and 4, by 1, 2, 6 and 12 for 64 Rand full unit.
That is Grant's place accumulator. Begins with the running of race number 2, and it will only cost you 64 Rand for a full unit. Grant, thanks very much for your time. All the best, and have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you very much, Rahil, and good luck to those punters playing tomorrow. Goodbye.
Best of luck with the 8 races on the program from Fairview.